أحياناً المغامرة تبدأ بمغامرة. أحدث وأفخم فنادق أبو ظبي تحت التجربة، والخبير هو
It's a celebration of taste and flavor. My name is Corrado Pani. I'm from Italy and I'm an executive chef.
St. Regis Abu Dhabi has opened just few months ago and already became a style icon, not just in Abu Dhabi, but all across UAE traveling connoisseurs.
Mr. Pani, welcome to our house suite.
Thank you. Wow.
من الألف إلى الياء، خدمتكم الشخصية تهمنا.
Each different guest will have their own different butler, and that butler will be there to make sure that their every single need is taken care of.
We are the caretakers, and I prefer to say we are like personal assistants.
وللشاي تقاليده في سانت ريجس أبو ظبي.
We are the only hotel that provide this kind of service. So instead of having afternoon tea anywhere else in Abu Dhabi, we come personally to your table.
وفي دليلك ندخلكم إلى واحد من أفخم الأجنحة الفندقية في الإمارات.
I'm felt I'm a queen.
عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم من أهلها، تجربة الفندق المعروف بالخدمات الشخصية في دليلك ابتدت. هالأسبوع ضيوف ألفا تورز ينطلقون من دبي باتجاه أبو ظبي لعيش تجربة دليلك في واحد من أحدث وأفخم الفنادق اللي تم افتتاحها مؤخراً، سانت ريجس. في الفترة الأخيرة أبو ظبي صارت تجذب أهم الفنادق العالمية، والإمارة صارت على أجندة السياح من حول العالم، سواء كان للجزر المحيطة بالعاصمة مثل جزيرة ياس ونشاطاتها الرياضية الشبابية، جزيرة السعديات بمتاحفها وطابعها الفني، ومؤخراً جزيرة الماريا. يعني أسماء عالمية راقية مثل سانت ريجس أكيد بتكون متواجدة. بس شو تعرفون عن سانت ريجس؟ وكيف بعد أشهر قليلة من افتتاحه قدر يكون الوجهة للسياح ولأهل أبو ظبي؟ قبل وصول ضيوفنا بيومين دليلك زار الفندق والتقى بأوليفر كي مدير عام الفندق.
St. Regis is an iconic brand that was started back in the United States of America nearly over 100 years ago. Well, I think the first thing that you sort of experience when you walk into our lobby is the sense of grandeur. And I think, you know, we like to say it's almost a throwback to the sort of the 90s and 20s and 1930s sort of gilded age of New York, where you know, opulence was certainly there to be seen, but at the same time it was almost done in a subtle way, that it was not a question of being too in your face. It's subtle. I think you get a sense of the elegance of the property. You know, the beautiful use of marble and dark woods and the columns, the ornate columns that we have, give you this sense that you're arriving into somewhere that's pretty special.
وعشان ما يكون الشكل الخارجي هو سبب اختيارنا لسانت ريجس، كان على دليلك التأكد من كل الخدمات. نقدر نقول العناية بأدق التفاصيل؟ نعم، بس قبل ما نعطي كلمتنا الأخيرة طلبنا من مدير عام الفندق إنه يعطينا 5 أسباب عشان نحجز لضيوفنا في سانت ريجس أبو ظبي.
Well, in terms of why you should book in the St. Regis Abu Dhabi, first of all, I think we've got a magnificent location. We're right on the front of the Corniche, extremely accessible to anywhere in the city, whether again you're here for business. We have a tremendous amount of food and beverage as well to offer. You know, we've got a signature restaurant with Gary Rhodes called Rhodes 44. We also have a tremendous Italian restaurant themed around a Tuscan villa. The e-butler service is to allow guests to give us their feedback on what they would like to see from their stay even before they arrive, so that we can tailor-make that stay for them. When you go up to the rooms, which are from the 33rd floor of this tower onwards, you have these magnificent views of the Arabian Gulf and the Corniche. So from our perspective, there's many more reasons perhaps even than 5 to come and visit the hotel.
وهني بيت القصيد. فغرف وأجنحة السينت ريجس أبو ظبي تتوزع على 8 فئات. وشو ما كان اختياركم من بين الغرف والأجنحة، إن كانت سوبيريور أو سوبيريور مع إطلالة على الخليج العربي، جونيور سويت أو ديلوكس سويت، بتلقون شيء مشترك بينهم كلهم، وعنوانه العناية بأدق التفاصيل، ويمكن أكثر مما يتمناه الضيف. بس هذا هو توقيع سينت ريجس وين ما سرتوا له في العالم.
Guests will find that they are very surprised by the level of luxury that is provided, but in a very friendly and warm atmosphere.
وبعد أكثر، هذا اللي نقدر نوعد فيه ضيوفنا، لأن اللي شاهدتوه لنا الحين ما هو إلا بطاقة تعريفية بسيطة، وانتو بعد بتختبرون وياهم المفاجأة اللي محضرينها خلف الجدران، وبتتابعونهم خطوة بخطوة. أما بعد لحظات في دليلك.
I would like to celebrate our 3rd anniversary in a special way.
Here there is a garden, organic garden.
نقطة الالتقاء الأولى بتكون في دبي مع ألفا تورز، وبعدها عبور الحدود باتجاه الجبال العمانية. وفي تجربة دليلك بعد لحظات، طبق الحلويات يعيد أحلى الذكريات.
Honey, do you remember when we went the first time in Capri?
Why do you think they call like that?
اقتراحات لأفضل الوجهات والمنتجعات الفريدة من نوعها.
It's like to be in a 1001 night dream, and the GCC's family because it's very luxurious and very private.
ودليلك يستبق الأحداث ويدخل إلى كواليس إقامة ضيوفنا.
What an amazing villa we have, directly on the beachfront, sitting right on the Bay of Oman. I'm very excited for that.
مع دليلك اكتشفوا، تعرفوا وتواصلوا عبر صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي. فيسبوك دليلك دبي تي في، تويتر @دبي تي في #دليلك، انستغرام @دبي تي في #دليلك. عشان تكون صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي هي دليلك في الإمارات، عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم من. مع دليلك اكتشفوا، تعرفوا وتواصلوا عبر صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي. فيسبوك دليلك دبي تي في، تويتر @دبي تي في #دليلك، انستغرام @دبي تي في #دليلك. عشان تكون صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي هي دليلك في الإمارات، عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم من أهلها.
Here we are. What an amazing villa we have, directly on the beachfront, sitting right on the Bay of Oman. You can already hear the waves beginning to lap against that beach. It's absolute bliss, it's romantic, and it's perfect for a family, especially a young family. We have lots of space, we've got plenty of areas to play, including a private pool. When our family has had enough of our complimentary in-room entertainment, they're going to come out here to lounge in the sun. And what better a place than with a private sun lounging deck and an excellent pool. Each one of our pools is chilled, and each villa has its own private pool. Maximum depth of 1.4 meters with a smaller child-friendly as well as lounging plunge area. Here we are. Home away from home for our expected guests. We pride ourselves on a massive amount of privacy as well as space. As you can see, a large living space flows right into the bedroom here. We have excellent linens, organic linens, and we've also got the perfect sleeping spot for the little one, the newest addition to the family. This is an excellent villa for a couple as well as a young family. Lots of space, lots of areas to play around, and of course, a fantastic bathroom area. We've got a lovely vanity set up with an oversized bathtub as well as fast fill taps. Our guests can spend as much time inside their villas as they like, even though we've got an excellent array of restaurants as well as a fantastic Ziggy bar. But a lot of guests do tend to want to have all of the action right at their fingertips. And that's exactly what this spot is. Everything here that you could expect when you're coming to a home away from home. Private little barista area here, also with lots of function for tea and coffee, including a selection of even your home-ground coffee beans. Those are homegrown and ground here by our executive chef team. Lots of natural active ingredients are found throughout here, something that we really pride ourselves on, organic offerings. Let me tell you a little bit as well about what you can find inside. We have your own private cellar. We can personalize it with anything that you ask us to. And our water is also of particular interest. We mineralize all of our water, both still and sparkling, on site here in our own reverse osmosis plant. All of this water is fully sustainable. We do not import any bottled water, and we do not import any water at all throughout use of the resort. A particular feature of note in each of our villas is the Omani summer house, known as a majalis. This features natural ventilation as it's elevated from the sand, making it a good 2 to 3 degrees cooler, particularly in the summer months. It's an ideal place to sit to read a book, have an afternoon board game, or perhaps a mocktail from our organic garden. The ambience of our Six Senses spa is very difficult to replicate. If our guests, though, choose to have the maximum privacy, they can enjoy their spa treatments here in their own spa suite. Each spa suite also comes with a private steam option in the indoor shower. You'll notice particularly our attention to detail throughout the resort as well as all of the villas. And of note is the example of our energized bowl sitting below the face cradle. Even while guests are enjoying their massage and drifting away, we want to make sure that they never leave the ambiance and the beauty of Oman. With so much space and so much attention to detail, there's lots of little parts of the villa to come and explore on your own, particularly the outdoor shower area, accessible through the steam shower of the villa. A rain shower is a perfect way to end a sun-drenched day at the beach.
It's probably one of the most unique resorts that you will ever have stayed in, not only in the Gulf, but throughout probably the entire world. The location is definitely one of the most unique and one of the most special areas, and one of the first things that you will notice. We're located in a half-moon shape surrounded by the Hajra Mountains with a beautiful pristine beach in a private bay with no other resort close by. The resort boasts to have only villas, so you don't have any rooms, with the smallest villa being over 240 square meters. What makes it so special, especially for our guests traveling in from within the Gulf states, is that we guarantee a large amount of privacy. So for honeymooners, for families, it is one of the destinations where you can get away from it all, but also have a lot of fun. I would recommend as early as possible. We do realize that a lot of our guests book very last minute, which also means that especially if you're considering coming over a weekend, the resort tends to fill up quite fast. We have only 82 villas, and these 82 villas are catering to 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 4-bedroom villas, so to couples as well as families. Both the beachfront and the pool villas are very sought after, partially because you've got this large amount of outdoor space and indoor space. But the beachfront villas tend to be the most popular, especially if you wake up in the morning and you hear the sound of the ocean already as you wake up, and you hear it as you fall asleep. To have that accessibility of going from your bed onto your balcony and straight out into the pristine beach that we have, I would definitely recommend a beachfront villa. I recommend at least a 3 or 7 day stay in the resort for a honeymoon. To come just for 1 or 2 nights is really, you can't get away from it all. You can't really de-stress from your beautiful marriage, but here you can spend the most romantic time together. The additional offers that we offer to our guests coming in for a honeymoon is a beautiful 3-course set menu in one of our restaurants. It's a romantic bath ritual. It's a special turn down. It includes 2 60-minute massages for our guests, and of course, the stay in a fantastic beachfront villa or a pool villa, depending on what you choose.
Vito and Simona have so many activities this weekend, and everything is a surprise for Simona. She doesn't know anything about what is going to happen. Because Vito called Alpha Tours and he said, I really want to surprise my wife. And Vito is very picky, and it was not easy at all to make him very happy. And you will see, Simona is picky as well. Vito wanted to set a menu in cooperation with the chef to relive their first date in Capri, in Italy, 3 years ago. So we went through the menu, and for each dish, we were tailoring something which was a combination of their memories and the local food. And here they have an organic shop, and everything which is vegetable and meat are from Ziggy Bay. So it was an amazing combination. Ziggy Bay is really an exotic destination. If you want to go away from Dubai, just you drive a couple of hours with a very safe road, and you arrive in a place and you think to be really in a 6-hour plane from Dubai. There are a lot of palms, it's very relaxing, the service is great, and their philosophy is very nice, you know. They are very close to the earth, to the planet in general. Special plus of this place is that they are ecotouristic, which is something that is in this area is quite unique, because in other parts of the world they are already very active on that. But in Musandam, in Ziggy Bay, this is the first example, I think, for the whole region. And it's something very nice. For example, a lot of European, a lot of American tourists, they are in love with this particular aspect of Ziggy Bay.
أما للباحثين عن المنتجعات العربية الأغرب والأجمل في الإمارات فبحثنا لكم على الخارطة ولقينا
Ajman Palace is a new hotel on the beautiful beach of Ajman. And this is the beautiful mix between modernity and heritage. The design is the one of the typical palace, and all the interior are really contemporary and comfortable for the guest. Tourists in general coming to UAE, they don't really know Ajman as a touristic destination. And we think that this hotel, with the beautiful location, it will be definitely a good chance for Ajman to be a new touristic destination. Desert Island is a natural island in the Abu Dhabi. It's almost 4 hours driving from Dubai, and it's very loved from our clients. A lot of Germans, for example, they are coming to Dubai, and always the combination is to reach Desert Island. Is ecotouristic, and this is very important because this is something that Alpha Tours is pushing so much. And at the same time, when you arrive there, you are in a paradise, completely far away from the city, and you feel to be in another country, you know, like in Africa. This is my feeling when I went there. There are cheetah, a lot of wild animal around the island. Fishing is forbidden because they want really to preserve all the area. And there are a lot of activity like kayak, if you like, and so many other sports that you can do in couple, with the family, or even if you want to go alone. Castle Al Sarab is the most exclusive resort in UAE. It's an authentic Arabian castle immersed in the sand. It's so exclusive, it's so beautiful. It's 3 hours driving from Dubai in the way to go to Saudi Arabia, and is surrounded by the highest desert dune in the Middle East. Everybody loves this destination, everybody loves the hotel. The European, because it's like to be in a 1001 night dream, and the GCC's family, because it's very luxurious and very private. If you feel very romantic, the best choice for you is Banyan Tree Al Wadi. For many reasons, because it's 2 resorts in one. If you are beach lovers, you go to the beach resort, where you can find small cabanas, very romantic. You can have, for example, a nice massage, couple massage on the beach, with the nice music of the waves and with the fresh air. It's very romantic, it's beautiful. If you want to have a desert experience, then you go to the villas, which are in the middle of the dunes in the desert of Ras Al Khaimah, which is a beautiful one. It's reddish sand. Each tent is huge, is very comfortable, is luxurious, has a private swimming pool where you can swim and sometimes be so lucky to have the gazelle running in front of you. If you want to have a desert experience, then the best choice is to go in the middle of the desert of Ras Al Khaimah, which is a beautiful desert, reddish color, and to stay in one of the tents of Al Bayan tree. The tents are huge, are very comfortable, are a modern shape, and you have all the comfort really inside. There is a swimming pool where, if you are so lucky, swimming in the fresh air, if you are so lucky, swimming in the fresh water, you can see the gazelle running in front of you. We went away from Dubai, but Dubai is always breaking the news, and we have a new destination to offer to our clients in the city. This is like only 45 minutes by RTA ferry boat, and you arrive in a small island. The name is Lebanon Island, and inside the island there is a very exclusive place, which is the Royal Island Beach Club. You can't spend the night there, but you can spend a very active day. Active and relaxing. In the beach club, you can have a restaurant, you can have the cabanas to chill out. There is a swimming pool, and there are so many activities like volleyball, whatever you like to do with your family or like with your friends. Alpha Tours recommend it for fashionable clients.
مع دليلك اكتشفوا، تعرفوا وتواصلوا عبر صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي. فيسبوك دليلك دبي تي في، تويتر @دبي تي في #دليلك، انستغرام @دبي تي في #دليلك. عشان تكون صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي هي دليلك في الإمارات، عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم منها. مع دليلك اكتشفوا، تعرفوا وتواصلوا عبر صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي. فيسبوك دليلك دبي تي في، تويتر @دبي تي في #دليلك، انستغرام @دبي تي في #دليلك. عشان تكون صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي هي دليلك في الإمارات، عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم من أهلها. Senses on the Edge، مطعم فريد من نوعه يقدم تجربة فطور رومانسية ما لها مثيل، وعشان يعيشون التجربة اهتمينا بطفلتهم خلال وقت الفطور.
Alpha Tour staff, they were very kind with us. They proposed us to leave our daughter with them so we can enjoy this beautiful table and this beautiful view only like a couple. The food is amazing. It's very, very nice. I really liked the fruit. It's fresh, it's nice, and also the orange juice. The orange juice is beautiful, it's nice. And the tart with the eggs and the salmon, very, the taste very nice.
Thanks God, everything has been good. She appreciated my surprise, and we really love the place.
ولكن بعد الفطور سيمونا عندها مهمة ثانية.
You're going to do the yoga class with me? Welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy. Arms up over your head. Push through the feet. Extend.
Fantastic. It's an healthy way to start the day. Even if I woke up very early this morning at 4 o'clock because we went on top of the mountain, I'm not really tired. I'm tired because it was strong, our lesson, but I'm full of energy because it's very, very nice to enjoy the lesson here in this location in front of the sea and with the mountains on the back. I think it's perfect. To do yoga here in this location is a perfect combination.
وجلسة نقاهة والاسترخاء في السبا. في 6 سنسز زيجي باي السبا مو بس للنقاهة إنما فلسفة خاصة وأسلوب حياة.
And the idea behind that is that we want to balance the senses. So you have the 6 senses pyramid, and that 6th sense is essentially to take you beyond, and it's a very ethereal feeling. So that spa is the fundamental part of that pyramid where we're going to balance all of those senses so that you attain that 6th sense. And along the way that we do that is having wellness and spa very much integrated in your experience.
في هذه الأثناء تركنا فيتو وسيمونا يرتاحون عشان تعطينا مونيكا فكرة أكثر عن السبا.
You can also choose some of our wellness programs, which would include detoxification, functional fitness, and most importantly, de-stressing, which, as you can see from around you, is what most people come here to do for that relaxation. So then the spa is very much the core part of what we use to enhance that and to experience that sensation of ultimate relaxation and rejuvenation. And we do that through a number of different treatments, whether some of them be traditional Omani. We also have a hammam that's inspired by Moroccan therapies. And then we also have the heart of 6 senses, which is some of those Asian traditional treatments. That was the hot herbal compresses, for example, with Thai massage, as well as Balinese massage can be some of our specialties.
أما بعد لحظات في دليلك.
We really look forward to go through all this plan.
في سانت ريجس يجتمع أهم الطهاة وأبو ظبي تتذوق.
It's all about Tuscan here.
It's a celebration of taste and flavors.
وعلى الطابق 48 جناح بمساحة 300 متر حجز لإقامة ضيوفنا.
Mrs. and Mr. Penny, welcome to our house suite.
Thank you. Wow.
When I entered, wow.
It's definitely a new experience, and to do this without the two and Mr. Regis is definitely an experience that I'm sure I will not forget, or we will not forget.
ألينا خارج الفندق باقة ورود تصل إلى الجناح وتعرفوا على دور تي سوميلييه في The Crystal Lounge.
We're not just trying to provide you with a normal tea from the tea bag or even the loose tea. We try to explain to you what is inside the tea, what is the aroma, what is the taste.
هذا وأكثر في دليلك خاص سانت ريجس أبو ظبي. مع دليلك اكتشفوا، تعرفوا وتواصلوا عبر صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي. فيسبوك دليلك دبي تي في، تويتر @دبي تي في #دليلك، انستغرام @دبي تي في #دليلك. عشان تكون صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي هي دليلك في الإمارات، عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم مع دليلك. اكتشفوا، تعرفوا وتواصلوا عبر صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي. فيسبوك دليلك دبي تي في، تويتر @دبي تي في #دليلك، انستغرام @دبي تي في #دليلك. عشان تكون صفحاتنا للتواصل الاجتماعي هي دليلك في الإمارات، عشان تعيشونها وكأنكم من أهلها.
Thank you. Wow.
المنهل هو اسم هالجناح اللي تم حجزه لضيوفنا، وعلى الطابق 48 من سانت ريجس أبو ظبي تمتد مساحته ل 300 متر مربع. الخدمات اللي فيه من سبا خاص، غرفة تبديل ملابس، المشاهد البانورامية على أبو ظبي والفخامة اللي في التصميم تجعل منه من أرقى الأجنحة الفندقية في الإمارات. ونضال البتلر الشخصي لضيوفنا خبرنا أكثر عن دوره.
The first time you enter, I will provide you with a lot of information regarding the suite, the history of the hotel, of the brand, the signature services. We have 5 signature services, and that's something that is very important because with the signature services, what we are doing is that we are saving your time. And while you're busy and you would like to contact me, you will be able to do it through e-butler service. I will present you with my business card, sir. And then, of course, e-butler service, which means that anytime and wherever you are, you can also send us an email and contact us that way. We are the caretakers, and I prefer to say we are like personal assistants.
الوقت مر بسرعة وقرب وقت العشاء، يعني ضيوفنا لازم يكونون جاهزين. وفي هذه الأثناء شيف ستيفانو أخبرنا
I want to give the nice
real Tuscan experience, and I want to give him my taste of my, not muscles, but my taste.
ألينا وكورادو وصلوا إلى فيلا توسكانا، وفي هذه الأثناء الشيف ستيفانو وفريقه يشتغلون مثل خلية النحل في المطبخ.
We just, are waiting for the food to arrive, deciding with the chef. Here we have our homemade pane carazao, which we serve with the homemade dipping. We have a pesto dipping, sun-dried tomato dipping, and some anchovies.
Fantastic.
Buon appetito.
Thank you. Grazie. Wow. You want to try something?
وعلى قول ضيفنا الشيف كورادو، احتفال من النكهات. بس المفاجأة كانت شيف ستيفانو شخصياً.
How are you?
Thank you. Very good.
Take a seat. Take a seat. How was the dinner?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
I really love the concept of Villa Toscana. It's really amazing. Your food, it fits with the concept, and since I step, I see, I'm looking at the marble, looking at the floors, your kitchen inside.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thanks a lot.
The food is awesome.
It's a pleasure for me to serve food to you and your wife, and to have you in our villa. This is a villa. Thank you very much.
Then we gotta talk about all the dishes very soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
The flavors are really with big identity.
It's a
really
pleasure.
good.
It's a very pleasure for me to
Thank
have your feedback. Enjoy your dessert. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
أما الحين موعدكم مع تقاليد الشاي العريقة في سينت ريجس، واللي تقام إما في اللوبي أو في كريستال لاونج.
All the St. Regis around the world, we serve afternoon tea. That is a tradition provided by Mrs. Astor. She is a celebrity in New York, and what she does is she invites, well, approximately 400 people, which is her closest circle. We call the Club 400. She brings these people to the St. Regis, New York, and she celebrated with high tea, with afternoon tea. So that's what we are having here between 2 to 5, the afternoon tea. And the difference between the St. Regis Abu Dhabi and any St. Regis in the world is that we provide the bespoke tea service. So with a bespoke tea service, we're trying to customize the taste of each and every single guest.
Being greeted by the tea sommelier, and after that she started to get to know us and ask what we like, our favorite flavors and taste of tea. From there, she developed what we could like in terms of flavor and taste, that they're more close to our taste. So that was very helpful also to let us understand what we like, typical St. Regis style.
With each and every different tea, the green, white, herbal and oolong, they take different time to steep. So we have a special golden timer on the side. It tells you when the tea is appropriately steeped. So when we pour the tea for the guest, it will be at its best. The best temperature, best taste, best blend. Tea sommelier is somebody who understands the characteristics of teas. So we're not just trying to provide you with a normal tea from the tea bag or even the loose tea. We try to explain to you what is inside the tea.
Green tea, and she put together some chocolate, and yeah, it was basically some chocolate and we made green tea.
Green tea with a lemon, but it's with smell fruit mix.
Fruity and berries.
Fruity, yes.
Obviously, the tea is something that it goes more personalized for your taste, and I'm sure with all the selection that they have and the professionality, I'm sure then they will find a way to suit every taste.
مثل ما نقول دوم بالآخر في آخر الإجازة انتهت.
There's a lot of traditional, very well made. I don't see a big risk on, there's not much risk on the cuisine. So that's make me feel then they wanna be approachable from people. So that's what I felt. That's what I felt. So it's easy for everybody, but the taste is really on traditions and very well made.
The spa, wow, is amazing. It's fantastic. I like. It's, the place is very, very beautiful. I feeling only relaxed. It's silent. Is very as I don't ord. I don't have ord. It's incredible.
Vito and Simona have so many activities this weekend, and everything is a surprise for Simona. She doesn't know anything about what is going to happen. Because Vito called Alpha Tours and he said, I really want to surprise my wife. So as much as you can, create for us a special package. So we sat together and we went through their life, their wedding history, and we have done all activities based on one of their memories.
It's probably one of the most unique resorts that you will ever have stayed in, not only in the Gulf, but throughout probably the entire world.
You would be lucky to find availability last minute, depending on the time of the year. We always recommend that you speak with one of our reservations agents, and particularly so that we can personalize your experience all the way from before you arrive, all the way until to your departure. Yeah.